rated show on stlouisblues.com alongside Joe Vitale. I'm Darren Pang. And how are you this morning, Joe? Live from Columbus, Ohio, my friend.
I'm great, man. I always love the setup that they right by the big cannon.
You like the cannon, huh?
I hope we don't hear it a lot, but it's a showstopper. That's a big old cannon.
Yeah. In fact, I think you recommended that we go up here and do it by the cannon.
Well, we got Austin with us. He's been on a few trips going back to last year with Elise. They're doing a terrific job. And he asked me yesterday, he goes, where do we set up in Columbus? I said, Austin, there's a great big old cannon on the first section. It goes off during the games. You probably see it online, but it's a great little open area for us. But how you doing? Spent a little time in Jersey?
I did. I went over to NHL Network and caught up with a little of the action around the NHL. A lot of high-scoring games, a lot of stuff going on. Plenty of games last night, but I woke up this morning and actually I downloaded a really good show, The Russian Five.
Okay.
Really good show.
I saw
really
that.
Interesting documentary. I really enjoyed that and had 900 cups of coffee. Came right here to the rink and try to dress my best for this one. Sorry I didn't wear my same jacket as you.
I thought we were going to do the black jacket thing this year.
I know, I thought so too, but I was traveling, I didn't have it.
I know.
With
Well,
me.
we missed you. Speaking of traveling, we traveled without you yesterday.
Was it quiet?
So quiet.
Really?
A little bit sad. I'm not going to lie to you. We missed you. I don't want you to do this ever again to us. All right.
So no music, no DJs,
no
anything?
music, no DJ.
Wow. That's a tough ride.
I know. It was just Chris Kerber talking on the bus.
That's louder than my speaker.
Yeah.
And he knows it, too. I'm not saying anything out of line here.
I got these little things now that kind of mute it all. So
they've been around for a few years. I'm glad you finally dug into your pocket to buy them. We got the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight, second game against the Blue Jackets. The Jackets actually led 3-1 in St. Louis at Enterprise Center in the only other game they've played. This will wrap up the season series. You only play one against the East, one at home, one on the road. But I know John Tortorella, the head coach, he just spoke to the media just a little bit ago, and that's a process that they're going through. That's a process that the Blues are going through. You look at a lot of teams around the NHL can't hold on to the lead. Do you have any answers for that?
Oh, boy, you really teed me up for this one. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I wish I had a good answer for you, Darren. I'm not going to try to spit out something just out of nowhere. I just don't know and don't understand. I know scoring's up. I know penalties, they're really watching penalties. So you're seeing a lot more power plays, so teams are coming back in games. But as far as giving up the leads, not only those, but the 2-goal leads, the 3-goal leads. Heck, we saw a 4-goal lead disappear in Boston versus the Florida Panthers the other day. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I know it's very exciting, but speaking of leads that you grab back, that last game the Blues played Columbus, you mentioned the 3-1. Blues came storming back in that game, and it was that epic overtime. David Perron, 8 seconds in, which became a Blues franchise record as far as a quick overtime goal. That was a spectacular comeback here tonight. And John Tortorella, as you mentioned, to me, he's got his hands full here. I mean, this is a big situation where you lose your best offensive player in Artemi Panarin. You lose your best defensive player in Sergei Bobrovsky. You have your captain, Nick Foligno, suspended. Brandon Dubinsky, who's a big core down the middle, he's hurt. So it's they're wounded here. I mean, they're waist deep in a big muddy, you could probably say, Darren.
That's a Bruce Springsteen song, and I love that song, by the way.
I know you do.
You don't even know the words to it.
I have no idea.
You just know that I've said it a couple of times, and they're waist deep in a big muddy.
You've said it probably a good 30, 40 times since I've known you.
I probably have. But that's the challenge of scoring goals and maintaining leads. And we've seen teams sit back. Minnesota Wild had a lead on the Blues, sat back a little bit. And so I'm interested to see on the road. The Blues have been so good on the road. I mean, so good. Record right now on the road is 7-2-1.
Yeah.
Undefeated in 5. Boy.
And Jake Allen is going to be getting a look here tonight. And his last game on the road was Edmonton. He was a big part of that Western road trip, played 2 of the 4 on that Western road trip. The Blues on their last one. And he'll get the nod here tonight, which I think is a great move, considering you have a back-to-back situation. Jordan Bennington will get the nod back on home ice tomorrow with some pretty incredible jerseys that they're going to be busting out. We had a chance to see the pads, helmets, gloves, and practice yesterday as they're starting to break things in there for that big vintage jersey night.
Yeah, that's not going to be tomorrow night, though.
It's not tomorrow night?
No, it's next week.
Next Saturday?
Next Saturday? Heritage
tomorrow. Oh, I was excited to see those.
I know. Because you saw Jordan Bennington in the red
Cujo.
stripe, the Cujo mask.
I
know. It's going to be exciting to see that the first time.
This is just a sad weekend. I missed you, and now I got the jerseys wrong.
Did you make me any bread?
No. Next week it's coming.
Okay.
And for Sammy.
Great. Yeah, thank
Grandpa.
you. And thank you.
Have we talked
Baby
about
Charlie?
that yet?
Not a whole lot, but
big congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
Darren's a grandpa. Last week?
Yeah, 1 week ago yesterday.
Little Charlotte, you're calling her Charlie.
Charlotte, yep.
Congrats,
Charlotte Elizabeth, and Charlie's doing great.
Are they calling you Papa Pang, or what do they call you?
Grandpa.
Grandpa, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
Grandpa Pang.
Great.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Thanks, big boy. I appreciate
I'm
that.
excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited for you.
Yeah, my maturity level really went up a lot
No, it didn't.
from that point. Clim Kostin's a hot button topic right now.
Sure.
Got recalled. Doug Armstrong's got to protect himself. You need an extra forward. You've got Troy Brower and you've got Jamie McGinn. They're on day, 5, 6 of a PTO?
It's creeping up.
It's
halfway.
creeping up. It's a 10-day PTO. The decisions will be made after that. I don't get the sense that in this game tonight that Clim Kostin's going to be a player. He's a fascinating figure for a lot of people. I like the way the Blues have developed him.
I do too.
He started as an 18-year-old in the American Hockey League. And, if you don't understand what that's like, that's a man's league. Most people are 18 years old. They're playing in the USHL. They're playing Tier 2 hockey. They're playing in the Canadian Hockey League, which is Tier 1, which you're not eligible for a scholarship if you play in that league. They're not playing in the American Hockey League at 18 and 19.
No.
I think the path that he's taken right now is the right path, and I like the patience the Blues are showing right here.
Well, to put it in perspective, Darren, I joined the American Hockey League after college. Played 1 year junior, 4 years college. I think I was 24 years old when I joined the American Hockey League, and I'm sitting next to guys like Jesse Boulerice. Guys have like 3 kids, and I'm just this kid out of college, and I just remember the impact of playing with players that had children, that were married. It was a big adjustment for me, and I was 24. I can't imagine a player 6 years younger coming into the league. I agree with you. I think they've done a terrific job developing Clim Kostin. I like the call-up because if you put yourself in his skates and shoes for 1 minute, you're down there, you see that they have 12 forwards, you're chopping at the bit to get there, and all of a sudden Doug Armstrong gets a couple guys on a PTO with Troy Brower and Jamie McGinn, like you mentioned.
We've been down this road before as players.
Exactly, and you're like,
what's going on? You call your agent right away. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
And, give
him a little belief.
Yeah.
Give him a little cookie. Say, hey, you're our guy. You're our number 1 call-up. We're looking at you. We haven't forgotten about you.
Yep.
We're going to call you up. So I think that's the first thing is the incentive. I love having him here for that. And the second thing is, I think he could get in tomorrow. I mean, we'll see how tonight goes with injuries or, De La Rose and that third line and see how that kind of develops. I think it'd be a great spot to kind of fill in there on the third, fourth line. So you never know how it's going to happen or pan out, but certainly a great call-up, and they've developed him well. He's a big old kid, man. Great shot. He plays a physical game. And his biggest thing, I think, is to play that simple game. He has the ability to score. He has the ability to dash and flash and to make great highlight reel plays. Yeah. But in order to kind of dumb it down, simple, chip it in, play a little bit boring style, at least to get going, earn Craig Berube's trust. I think it's important.
Because if someone thinks that he's a natural goal scorer, he's the American Hockey League, he's not scoring 25 or 30 goals, or he's not scoring 20 goals there. He looks like he's more of a complete player, a guy that can get in on the forecheck, a guy that can skate the way that Craig Berube wants him to play. And I thought his training camp this year, Joe, was a real good step for him.
I agree.
I mean, it was an important training camp to not take a step back, but to keep plowing forward. So I'm excited to see him. He's got a wonderful Peaky Blinders hat that he wore today. I'm really impressed by that. So great job, Clem. That's fantastic right off the hop. And so
hopefully he didn't have the razors.
No razors in that. You got to watch the show. It's a good show.
They don't allow you in the building if you got razors in your hat.
It's a good show. But it looks to me like everything's going to be the same lineup as it was in the last game, other than Jake Allen starting. I think this will be a real physical game again.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, they're not scoring a lot of goals in Columbus. They're going to want to keep this to 2-1, 3-2. John Tortorella did say that Korpisalo will be the goaltender for tonight's game. We saw Elvis in the last game. And so I'm looking forward to this one. It's a 7 o'clock game here, which is 6 o'clock in Central Time, 5:30 on the pregame show on 101 ESPN and on Fox Sports Midwest as well. So Curbs has got the call of the play-by-play. John Kelly's on our side on the television side. Both pregames at 5:30. Tune us in. Enjoy the day. And, Joe, I'm going to have a great day as well. I'm going to have a bowl of soup with you later on, okay?
Let's do it.
Sounds good?
Italian wedding soup.
Yeah, and you're going to be a happy guy out there, okay?
I'm going to be happy. Now that I got you, I'm happy.
I keep thinking about the bread you're going to be making me. It's going to be good stuff. For Joe Vitale, I'm Darren Pang. Have a great day, everybody.